Been here since 1995, so I guess I'm working on my 26th year right now. It's the history of the course. It opened with the front nine in the very early 50s. I'm not sure the exact date. Then later on, I think around 73, 74, they built the back nine. It was open for play. It remained that way until 2003, I think it was, when they took the front nine when they built the inn. And that's where we are today. We're using the back nine as our current course. Yes, my on-the-job training was, Lee was kind enough to take me in. He explained a lot to me over the years, and I just soaked up as much knowledge as I could, and he showed me a lot of things. He worked with me, and I got my spraying license, and allowed me to attend some of the meetings that they went to, the VTC meetings and the, I guess, mate conference in Fredericksburg now, and just I soaked up as much as I could, and then some guys here in the turf department, asked questions and tried to retain as much as I could. Right now in maintenance, excluding my salary, I have around $117,000 operating. It's broke down several line items. Probably the biggest one I have is maintenance equipment repair, then fertilizer and chemicals, and it just trickles down from there. Currently, I'm the only full-time employee in maintenance. All my help is wage part-time. It's mostly made up of students. I do have one retired gentleman that works for me. So everything else falls on me, where I do all the mechanic work, all the spraying, all the irrigation work, and then the general superintendent duties, paperwork and things of that nature, and, fertilizer and pesticide license. I think by far my biggest challenge is the labor issue. It's so hard to find people who are willing to work and can retain them. And like I say, dealing with student help, I mean they're in and out. You're lucky if you get them 3-4 hours a day, you're doing really well. I think my biggest pest issues out here, if you considering weeds, would be Kalinga and the yellow nutsedge. And then the past couple of years, goose grass has been really bad. Been having a time trying to get rid of that. Insect-related issues would be probably cutworms. And this year we did see some ABW I haven't seen before in the fairways, but we were able to jump on it pretty quick and knock them down. And animal pest related is by far the geese. I'm very limited on what I can do. I do have a couple of the watchdog patrol decoys out trying to deter them, and it worked really well for quite a while, but I think we had one brave soul venture by them late at night when it was dark, and then they realized they were okay. So I've actually ordered some flash tape I'm gonna put up and try something different, try to deter them, because they really work on our putting greens down there. Disease side, I mean, to me, my biggest nemesis is dollar spot. It's just persistent. I mean, we're predominantly POA in our greens. Do see some brown pass, but it's not bad. But I think by far and away, it's dollar spot. Like I said, when I first started full time, I was a mechanic, and to me, that's kind of how I approach things, come with that mentality, trying to keep my equipment up and running. I mean, less downtime you got, less issues you got, the way I see it. But I say with this year, it's probably been closer to 70-30, me being out there dealing with grass-related issues versus maintenance. I think I'm very fortunate, and where a lot of courses don't have the advantage I have is where I have the Virginia Tech turf team handy. You're constantly picking their brain. They're offering up help where needed, and offering some research areas for them here to use on the course. And with the TRC and Glade Road, I mean, they've all been very kind and helpful to me, and I really appreciate that, and I hope they feel the same about me as well.